Jared Goff is going to win MVP this year. Mark my words. Before you guys go ahead and dislike this video, give me a chance, just hear me out. It's not going to be as outrageous as it seems. Just give me a chance. That's all I'm asking for. I know this is an outlandish claim, I know, but Jared Goff is in a pretty good situation with the Lions. I know you guys are already like, burn him at the stake. Why is he talking about Jared Goff in such a good manner? This guy sucks. He's the worst quarterback ever. And I disagree with you wholly, but I'm going to give my case for why I think that you guys are wrong and that he has a chance to win MVP this year. First, let's go into Exhibit A. We have the Detroit Lions line. Here we can see the Detroit Lions line. You can see that Frank Ragnow is one of the top centers in the league. You can see Taylor Decker, one of the top 10, arguably top 10 left tackles in the league. We also have Penei Sewell, who people think is going to be a Hall of Fame talent at right tackle. He might move over to left tackle. We don't know yet. But overall, those three players alone is better than the Rams offensive line last year. And we all know that Jared Goff performs best when he has an offensive line that is doing well. Now, I know that an offensive line alone cannot win you games. You also need to have weapons at wide receiver. And while I think that the Lions do have good weapons at wide receiver, such as Quinton Cephas, they also have Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to be on the up and up this year, and then Tyrell Williams, who is a deep threat. I think that the running game is also going to be a huge factor in helping set up plays for the Lions in the passing game. DeAndre Swift is an amazing running back. Everything that was talked about in the preseason with his injuries has kind of been calmed, and they say that he is looking in regular season form now in the perfect time. So I think DeAndre Swift is a very good talent, and they're going to have a strong running game, which is going to open up the passing game for Jared Goff. So I've already said my piece on Jared Goff. I said that I think that he's going to have about 4,800 passing yards. I don't know if I gave any predictions on touchdowns, but the thing about Jared Goff and winning the MVP is that he doesn't need to have a Patrick Mahomes stat-like season in order to win. Just taking the Detroit Lions to the playoffs could be enough if he has a very good season. Now, a very good season for Jared Goff looks like about close to 40 touchdowns, 4,800 yards, and 10 or under picks. Now, that is definitely a possibility if he just plays out of his mind, which I'm a Jared Goff homer. I think he can. But if he does play a season like that and he takes the Lions to the playoffs, maybe 10-7, 11-6, that could be all that is necessary for people to give him the nod at MVP. Considering how much people hate Jared Goff at the moment, any upgrade from his season last year is going to look very, very good in MVP voters' eyes. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes has to go 15-2 and have one of his amazing seasons in order to win MVP again. Also, there is such a thing as MVP recency bias. So Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, they all have recency bias. People want to see a new MVP. And if Jared Goff does have a breakout season this year with this new upgraded line, not to mention TJ Hawkinson, Tyrell Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Quinton Cephas, and then the awesome running game with DeAndre Swift, and he leads them to the playoffs, that could be enough to give Jared Goff the nod at MVP. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. The Detroit Lions defense is going to be absolutely garbage. There's no way they're going to be able to win 10 or 11 games. And I would have to agree with you. I think that the major crux of this Detroit Lions team is going to be their defense. However, I think they did do well in the draft to shore up their defensive line. Now, where I really think they struggle is going to be the secondary as well as the linebackers. However, they do have some upcoming prospects at cornerback such as Jeff Okudah, and I know he didn't do too well last season, but if you can pick it up this season, that would be amazing for them. And overall, I think that the defense, kind of being bad, it could be a positive for Jared Goff, considering he's going to have to throw a lot, and if he can execute and not contribute as many turnovers, I think that he can hit these stats that I'm talking about with the 4,800 yards, the 40 touchdowns, and less than 10 picks. Now, maybe he does get 12, 13 picks. I still think if he has 40 touchdowns, that could be enough if they do make the playoffs for Jared Goff to be MVP. And I know what you guys are thinking, why did you make this video? You knew people were just going to come on here, dislike the video, and comment on it. And yeah, I mean, I wanted the views, but I also wanted you guys to hear me out because I truly do believe that Jared Goff can win MVP. But anyways, there's also another thing coming up is that DraftKings is actually going to be going live in Arizona September 9th. Now, this is not a promotion yet. I do want to get an affiliate with them, but you can actually see here that Jared Goff, if you look down here, is at 10,000 odds for MVP. So if you were to bet $10 on Jared Goff, you would win $1,000. If you were to bet $100 on Jared Goff, you would win $10,000. And that is the reason that I kind of made this video, is because I'm going to be making this bet. I'm just going to put $10 on Jared Goff, and if he wins, I get $1,000. If he doesn't, I lose 10. But yeah, that is pretty much why I wanted to make this video, is because I wanted to make this bet and I figured I'd make the video on it. But yeah, I'm not telling you guys to, make this bet by any stretch of the imagination. I am going to make this bet, however. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for the video today. I think that Jared Goff is going to win the MVP. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below why. And then also, please leave a like and subscribe if you found this to be entertaining. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers before the Rams game next week. I think I can do it. Obviously, Jared Goff is not the Rams quarterback anymore, but I still love him. I got to make a video on him. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching the video. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.